So Quinnen Williams gets traded to the Dallas Cowboys. Second round pick this year, first round pick next year, and Mozzie Smith, who is not all that valuable.
No, that was like throwing in a set of rims to a piece of crap car.
So when you throw in the Jets total, they have, let me put this up for the audience. So, wrong graphic. There we go. So the Jets, through both of these trades, they get in 2026, they got 2 first-round picks. That's including their own. So 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and then the next year, they got 3. Dallas, Jets, Indy. So they're stacking up for the future, obviously. But I'm going to say this. This is why I gave the trade an A- on their end for the whole sauce one. You have to hit the picks at the end of the day. Coming from a Raider fan, you can have all the picks in the world. It matters if you hit them. And I don't know. This is a new GM. This is a new regime for the Jets. I can only base it off what I know. And I mean, I guess they're okay at drafting. You know, they did draft Garrett Wilson once upon a time, but that was a whole different regime.
That GM is Joe Douglas is back with the Eagles.
Exactly. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to hit it, but as a whole, I would say this. The sauce one I get because it was a trade that you couldn't resist. They had to take that deal. I truly believe they didn't want to trade Sauce. And the thing that puzzles me is like, if I'm the Jets, why wouldn't you try to trade your 2 offensive players in Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall? Like, I feel like those were the 2 guys that should have been traded and the ones kept.
They did try to trade Breece Hall. They just the one wanted to pay them what they were offering. You know, from all reports, it was they wanted a 3rd. The Chiefs were giving a 4th. Again, that's a move to me for the Chiefs. It's like it's a 3rd round pick for an explosive running back. You're in the window. You do this trade. You'll get compensation if he leaves. I don't agree with that. I want to say this about the Jets. This is smart. What they are doing is smart. You are trading a guy in Quinnen Williams who, in my opinion, is still a good player. He's going to be 28 years old in December. I don't know how many great years Quinnen Williams has left. You know what I'm saying? He's had some injuries. He's been good this year against the run. The pass rushing's not there. For all the people we're going to talk about, he gets double teamed. I get that, right? I get that. I don't know what the Cowboys are thinking. I really don't know. I think they paid a lot for Quinnen Williams. I wouldn't have paid that much. I feel like this was an offer they couldn't refuse either. They're like, oh, you're going to give us a 2nd and a 1st for Quinnen Williams? I just don't get it. I want to see where we have him on our list. Just
especially when you throw in the aspect of this is the Dallas Cowboys. You can talk yourself into it with the Colts because it's like the Colts are good this year. Like you said, their 1st round pick this year is going to be in the 20s at the very least. You look at the Dallas Cowboys; they're struggling. So it's like that pick is going to to be almost a 1st round pick.
Yeah, high 30s. You're picking early. Yeah, you're picking early day 2. And next year, I mean, is Dak Prescott the most, healthiest guy in the world? No, he's not. One injury, it's like, oh, we're picking good. Quinnen Williams won. We had him at 69, 28 years old, 4 years, $96 million contract. We had him as a 1st round pick plus a 4th round or something more. The fact that they got Mozzie Smith is whatever. He's trash. He's not even he'll probably get cut. The fact they got a 2nd this year and a 1st next year, I think is a lot for Quinnen Williams. It really is. By the way, sometimes you got to think about the scheme. So now you got 3 good D tackles. I'm not sure how they're going to all play together. So what are we doing, Dallas? Is this just I thought we were going to use these picks, get young players on cheap contracts. I'm just quoting Jerry Jones, right? That's what he said. We're going to use these picks. It'll give us a more flexible roster. How does this... What? I don't get it. Maybe you could explain it to me. I don't love this trade.
No, I don't love the trade because of the situation that they're in. I'm already critical of the Colts, and that's that their situation looks a lot better than the Cowboys. The Cowboys have a sorry ass defense. Their team is not ready to win now. I feel like they're being ultra aggressive at the wrong time where this puts them probably right back to where they were, right back at square
7-9. 7-9. This is what I don't get. You don't try to do this deal with Micah, and I get there's a salary cap implications, whatever. Like I said, you can move the money around. You get Quinnen Williams and Micah Parsons and the rest of your D-line, I'm like, oh, this is really good. I really like it. I just don't get it. Kenny Clark has been good, but again, an older player. You can talk all the crap you want about the Colts one. Sauce is 25. That is a prime age you trade someone. 28 is kind of a bit long in the tooth. Would you not agree?
I mean, for a D tackle, I would push back just a little bit. This is not a running back we're talking about. He is a defensive tackle. We've seen defensive tackles have some good long careers. I love Quinnen Williams. I think he's fantastic. He's a top 3 defensive tackle in the league. I would say there's only like 2 guys ahead of him, and it's Chris Jones and Dexter Lawrence. That's it. And so I love the player. I just don't like what they gave up for the Cowboys. Like, to me, just like their philosophies, like, they're so contradicting what they're doing. They say, and they come out, one of the main reasons why they traded Parsons was like, we're not there. So if we would have Micah Parsons, our team wouldn't be that much better. Me and Max agreed. We're like, yeah, applaud. Like, okay, we get that aspect. But then you turn around a couple months later and you trade for a guy in Quinnen Williams acting like you are a piece away. So it's like, why wouldn't you just keep Micah Parsons at this point? Because I feel like Micah is just better than Quinnen Williams. But I don't know. This looks like a train wreck from the Cowboys.
No, I agree. And like you said, the contradictory statements, the logic. Well, we got Kenny Clark because we wanted our rush defense to be better. You're the 4th worst rushing defense in football right now, Cowboys. Quinnen Williams will absolutely help that number up. He's not going to just go and make them the best rush defense in football. It takes more than 2 good defensive linemen to be good at defending the run. You still have to have good linebackers. You have to have a good scheme. Hey, they got Logan Wilson. He's solid one. He's going to be there for this year and maybe next.
I would just say this about Logan Wilson.
The X's and O's.
Just throw this out there real quick. Logan Wilson is he's not even starting on the Bengals. Do you know how bad the Bengals defense is? That's the kind of play.
I think part of that was like, hey, we're going to trade you. We want to keep you healthy.
I hope so.
But I digress. But Matt Eberflus, like, his system, it's not just about what's their rank against the pass. Let me look it up really quick. I'm sure it's not good either. They've been getting gashed in all. Yeah, third worst passing defense.
Come on,
it ain't just Kenny Clark. It ain't just Diggy Zua. It's the whole thing. The whole thing stinks. And you don't build a defense like this. So in 2 years, they're going to get good, right? The defense will get good. Well, now Quinnen's 30. He wants a new contract. Kenny Clark already retired. He's already sucks. I don't get the philosophy of team building. I don't get it. Is he a good player? Yes. Will he help their team be better? Yes. Will he change the outcome of their season? No, I don't believe so. He maybe bought you one more win. The Cowboys' schedule coming up, they still have to play the Eagles. They have to play the Giants. They play the Raiders. They play the Chiefs. They play the Lions. It's not an easy slate of games. What are you playing for? You're not making the playoffs.
Yeah, look, I don't care what.
Why do this now and not just off season? Right? Why?
Yeah, 100%. Look, I don't care what metric you say. I don't care what stat you say. The 2 worst defenses in the league is the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. And I don't even think it's close. You don't need to be a statmatician or watch football very closely to see that.
Hey, Dolphins, throw the Dolphins hat into that ring.
Yeah, Dolphins too. I'm sorry.
I will shit on the Dolphins the rest of the year after what their fans did to us, but continue.
I come from the fantasy world. Whenever you see the Dallas Cowboys as a matchup for your player, you know they're going to score some touchdowns. They're going to get some yards. They're going to get some catches. That's how we look at the Dallas Cowboys in the fantasy football world. They're not good, and they're not going to be a good team. They're a fun offense. They got some fun players with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, but besides that, this is middling the road. Look at Cleveland. Cleveland has an amazing defensive line. Does that get them fucking wins?
Mm-hmm.
No, you need.
I mean, it's different though a little bit because they have Dak Prescott who is playing really good one. They have CeeDee Lamb. They have all these fun pieces. I just think what you needed was to use that pick. And again, like you say, you have to hit that pick. And I know it wouldn't happen until next year, but I think you needed to build this from rookies. Like they have promising guys in Donovan Uzaraku. He's really good. Overshown's coming back, but you needed to build with young guys who are going to ascend. Do you think Quinnen Williams one in the next 2 years is going to be an ascending player or a descending player? Same thing with Kenny Clark.
I mean, Kenny Clark definitely descending. He's a lot older, but
I mean, come on. And over the next 2 years, we're not going to be talking about Quinnen Williams really took a leap. I'm sorry. He is a really good player. He is who he is.
I just feel like
take a leap and turn into Aaron Donald tonight. He will not.
Yeah, of course. He's not going to. No one's going to turn into Aaron Donald.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like your window's not now. It's like maybe if you hit everything right, which they are not going to, is it next year? And then it's like, well, you had all these picks, and I feel like the picks were more valuable to what they were trying to do based off what their owner said in the beginning part of the year when he traded Micah. Because like you said, if it came down to that, why not just keep Micah? He's younger. He's at a more premium position.
Quinnen Williams is going to be a great player, and a lot of people are going to look at his numbers, or he's going to play in a game this year on the Dallas Cowboys, and he's going to go off. That's the kind of player he is, and Cowboy fans are going to get excited and they're going to get pumped up. But in reality, we got to look at those wins, and is this resulting into winning football? And I feel like it's going to be middling road at the best. And look, if it doesn't, and this guy transforms their defense, I'll eat crow for it. I will, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. I got to see it to believe it. Love Quinnen Williams, the player. Do not like what they gave up for him. So comes down to this, Max. I think I kind of already know your answer, but we got to grade it. What grade are you giving this for both teams?
Jets, I'm going to give an A. Cowboys, I'm going to give a C-.
I'm going to go C- as well for the Cowboys, and I'm going to go A, solid A for the Jets. Not an A+ because you do got to hit the picks, but man, you get that for a defensive tackle alone, just like the position alone.
Like I said, and a little bit older of a detail. He's not 25. He's not no spring chicken.
I get you.
Big dreams, everything ain't what it seems. Glittering gold both ways. Not on my team. This organic, we don't buy street.